Gemma, Terry, there's been another murder! Hello viewers and welcome back to the third channel. Today we're reviewing Bloody Actually, Murder They Hope Mystery. This stars Sean Gibson and Johnny Vegas. This review is a spoiler-ridden review. Not ridden with spoilers, but bits of spoilers here and there that help my review. Thank you to UK TV for allowing me to watch this episode early so I can review, because as you're watching this tonight at 9 PM on Saturday, it will be airing on Gold and then will be available on Catch Up. And if you haven't seen Murder They Hope, Death on the Nile or the Blackpool Express, then that's fine, you don't need to see them, but you can watch the Blackpool Express and the two Agatha Christie style murder mysteries, the two films they did. Oh, and Dial-M for Middlesbrough. The three films they did are available on the BBC iPlayer as well as UK TV Play. Murder They Hope, which is a series that is on spin-off, is sadly not available at the moment on the BBC iPlayer, but is available on demand for Gold. And this episode will be available thereafter. This is a Christmas special to series 1 of the series. This time it's another jam-packed episode full of guest stars after guest star after guest stars. Lee Mack's in it again, Peter Davidson's in it, Jane Horrocks in it. Rhoda Aileen Ellis is in it. There are 4 guest stars. We obviously have the regular cast of Sarah Holland and Sean Gibson and Johnny Vegas. This is a fantastic mix of Johnny wanting to have a lovely Christmas and the area of happy comedy-based murders, because obviously your crime dramas like Shetland, Line of Duty, Blue Lights, Vigil, Trigger Point, and obviously Midsummer Murders, Vera, and all those type of murder mysteries. Like, it's been a gruesome, gritty murder, but with Murder They Hope, it's like here's a really famous actor or comedian. Here they are doing something ridiculous and stupid based murder. And this murder was based in a Midsummer type thing. So with Midsummer Murders, they have this village and there's always murders going on. They're like la-di-di-di-di, murder. This is that, but without the murder. What do you mean, Tom? Well, what I mean is that the episode is about a village that doesn't like outsiders, has Spandau Ballet's Martin Kemp, who I don't know whether or not he made a gold joke as in the Spandau Ballet song Gold, 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 always believe in your soul, that one, or if he made a gold joke based on the channel Gold. I don't know. I've yet to decide which version that joke is, and please do, if you've seen the episode by the time you watch this, because you might watch this review after you've seen the episode, do tell me if you thought that joke was Spandau Ballet related or the channel related, because I'd love to know. Out of all the Sean Gibson and Johnny Vegas universe TV films and series, where they've originally played coach drivers and coach tour people, and now they're investigators, what do I overall think of this episode, in a sense of, did I really like the episode, or did I think the episode lacked something? Because sometimes you watch these things and you think it's going to lack something, but when it never really does lack anything, and you're always saying to yourself, is it going to lack anything? But this episode delivered everything spot on. Anisha Dobson was in it and she was hilarious. We had everyone in it that you want and or expect to have in it, and they were in it and they were immaculate in it, might I add. Everyone that's ever been in these has always been in them immaculately. You can never have, right, a bad actor appearing in one of these series, films, and everything that they're in. So the main concept of the episode is that Johnny and Terry and Gemma, shall we say, let's use their character names, want a happy Christmas, like a murderless Christmas, and sadly can't get the murderless Christmas that they so want because they've come into this village. The Turkish scenario that was based in this episode worked really well as a subplot and a sort of device to help you try and work out who the murderer is, who would commit a murder, why is this village so weird, what's odd about it, what's weird. And when you watch an Agatha Christie, let's say you're watching a Poirot, you get a notepad out, I don't have one on hand or I would have showed you, and you would write down all your notes going, I think it might be them because they did this, and it might be them because they did this, and this, and they might, and this is what this was. It's the first time in a murder, they hope, episode, or this type of thing where you really are sat there thinking, hang on a minute, geez, Frosty, and so it could be her, but then he, the blubbering idiot, as a doctor, as a police officer, Robert Webb from Mitchell and Webb fame, and Peep Show and all that, and you think to yourself, who could have committed this murder? And then as you go on, obviously, when you murder things, there's never always one murder. And so that's what worked really well in this episode, that there was never just one murder. And you're thinking, yeah. But what I quite liked, and the only bit I would say needs context, and when I say need context, I do mean you at least need to know who Lee Mack's character is in this franchise, is that he appeared in it, but not really in it much, which I quite like, because his story arc, Lee Mack's story arc within the universe, really wrapped up really well at the end of the series. So it didn't really work well if you drugged him back up and gone, oh, and if you bring him back in like series 4 or series 3 of Murder They Hope, then Lee Mack would be perfectly fine. But having him as a cameo and not really being relevant to the story as such, what I mean by that is that he didn't hinder the action that was happening. He just added a little bit of backbone, whereas we had a lull. What I mean by lull is that we had a bit where Johnny wasn't really doing a whole lot because he was the main bit of the action that we could get to unfold around him. And so we had moments where he could talk to then Lee Mack could appear and we could have a small cameo with his a little bit of what Lee Mack's character's up to now, and here's a little bit of how it's relevant to this episode. So I thought that worked really well. So overall, this is a 10 out of 10 episode. I don't think I've got any issues with it whatsoever. Nothing wrong with it at all. But what I do think that worked really well was the whole episode. Peter Davidson was immaculate in it, and Anita Dobson was immaculate in it, and everyone that was in. Danny Pink, I can't think of his actor's name. He's played a lot of comedy, but he played Danny Pink in Doctor Who. He was odd to begin with, but as his character developed throughout the episode, which is an hour long might I add, was absolutely incredible. I do think my favourite characters as always is Gemma and Terry, played by Charlotte Gibson and Johnny Vegas. They'll always be the best characters. So, what is my overall thoughts before we wrap up this review? So, the episode worked really well. It was top 10 best episodes in the series, because the introduction specials I'm not going to class as involved in my top 10 ranking because they're amazing in their own rights. So within the series, I do think it's my favourite episode of the series. My second favourite episode is the final episode of series 1, because Lee Mack's hilarious in that, might I add also. So I do think that this episode worked really, really well. My favourite moments in the episodes are when when we confront towards the end when we confront the murderer. I quite like the bits where we have hints of what's going on and how us viewers will have a slightly more idea of who the murderer might be before the characters do, and I quite like that element. So anyway guys, that's my review. You can watch Murder They Hope, actually, a Murder They Hope mystery tonight at 9 PM. Thank you guys for watching. Double Tomato. Bye! Hope you enjoyed my review.